It's your old buddy Mikerowchip here playing Run 8
Train Simulator 3.
And this is the A-Line episode 12. So, as usual, we are picking up where we left off. This is the Jax Duval Road. No, I mean, that's Shunt. The Jax Duval Shunt or Yard train right here. You see Jake up there. He's my engineer. I said, why don't you come on out and say hello to the YouTube folks? And he said, no, that's stupid. I go, but people like to see, you know, the engineer and the conductor interacting and, you know, being friends. And then he looked at me and said, no, that's stupid. So I said, come on, Jake, please come outside. And so he got up, walked to the door, opened it, and then went back and sat back down where he is now. And he's not even looking at us. So he don't want to come out. So we're gonna have to live with that. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. So this is our train here. We just pulled these off the tracks because these were loaded here at Jax Duval. We'll fly all the way back to the beginning here. So we just pulled them off this track right here. There's two tracks here. It's hard to see, but because they blend them with the concrete. But they pulled us off here, and now we're putting it in the yard here. There's the end of our train there. We're gonna fill up this yard and doo-dah. Now, this engine here is waiting to come into the yard. Right, so he's turned off, shut down all the way. But we're really not concerned about him right now. Who we're concerned about and whose job it actually is right now is the road train for Jax Duval. Where's the road train? Is it this one here? No. Is it this one here? No. It is this one way back here. There's the Jax Duval. Why? Here he is right here. He's waiting to come into the yard, carrying all of this. So he's returning to his home yard. He's the road train for this area. So once we get all of these cars here onto these tracks here, we load them up, then we can move one of these trains over to the storage yard, and then we can take all the cars, put it over here so they can be loaded, then we can finally move that Jax Duval road train into place. You got all that? Did you write all that down? You probably should. It's not easy to remember. Okay, so here we go now. Where are we going next? We're going on to this track right here. All right. Is it already set for that way? It looks like yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Can we... No, I got schmutz. Can we hold on this time? Nope. Why is there an EOT on here? I don't know. Remove it. Oh, boy. I keep forgetting that. You gotta... Oh, I can't click on it. I gotta do it this way, moron. Yeah, you gotta close the angle cock before you take it off. Well, we'll just cheat anyway, so it don't make a difference. There we go. It's all fired up again. Now that's off. Can I get on there now? Nope, I just can't. They won't let me hang on to the TOFCs. It'd be kind of hard putting your foot here and then reaching way down like this. Maybe you can't. Although I thought I wrote a TOFC. Let's see if I can write this one right here. All right, this one? No, maybe they don't let you. I don't know. Santa Fe all the way, baby. All right, so let us throw this into reverse now. And again, if you look at the top of the screen, you can see what I'm doing with my rail driver. So I'll put it in reverse. And then we're going to give the old reverse honk. I could just barely hear it, and I got bad hearing, so you guys probably heard that, right? Not that it matters. Now we're going to put it into notch 1. Notch 1. It is moving. You see there in miles per hour. You got enough oomph? I hear it coming. There it is. It's moving. It's really slow. Let's put it at notch 2. There we go. A whole lot of TOFC right here. Intermodal traffic, if you will. All right. There we go. Now we're moving. So what we're going to do is we're going to run them all the way down here. Let's do some running. All the way down to this end down here. All those stored engines on the left. I like to keep some of the stored engines here because whenever my road train leaves out of here, he may need help, although maybe not. All right, so we're going to run it all the way back, probably stop it like right here in this area right here. Where is he? He's so far down the track, we can't even see him, so we'll zoom in. There he is. Here he comes. Okay, so when he gets close, I'll bring you guys back. And here we are. All right, we're going to start applying some auto brake here. Maybe a little too late, though. And some indie brake. Oh, geez, we throw this. We did not. Uh-oh. Run down here. There we go. Holy moly. I overestimated the amount of track I had. That one is not reversed, but it should be okay. Oh, yeah, we're going to stop here. Okay. All right. Now we'll put it back in forward now, right? Okay, yep, put it back in forward. Take off the auto brake, take off the indie brake. Now we're going to go forward. I thought I had plenty of time to stop, but I did not. All right, notch one's not going to get it done. Let's get it in the notch two. Here we go. Now we got some movement. We don't have to move very far. We overshot by just a little bit. I was watching some YouTube videos on real railroaders doing switching and working in industries and stuff like that, and I never see them do this. But in my defense, a lot of those guys have been working there for years. I have not been working here for years. I mean, I've had Run 8 for 3 or 4 years, but I've not played it every day. In fact, there was a time when I didn't play it for over 2 years. All right, now we'll put it in neutral. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. The trail end up here. And then we'll indie brake it. Probably in time once again. Jeez. Okay, we're going to be happy with that, though. That's what we're going to do. We're going to move back to the front now. Now, let's go on this side. As long as we're flying, we might as well fly to the right spot. So let us probably break it right here. It's a little close here, but not horrible. Okay. What do we got? We got stretch. We don't have stretch. That's surprising. All right. So we are going to leave the angle cock open here, but we are going to set the handbrake and open the coupler. And then over on this side, preserve the air, open the coupler. And now we're going to go forward. First, we're going to release the brakes. Yeah. Probably a good idea. Yeah, I got it for. Oh, there we go. I thought I pulled it down far enough. Sometimes that throttle level seems like it's off. I got to pull it down further than I think I do. There we go. Beautiful. Everything was done correctly as we are still moving. Now, what we're going to do... Now, is it on this side or is it on the other side? I think it's on the other side. We're going to walk over this way, being the good conductors that we are. We're going to throw this one now into reverse. We're going to walk over here, walking on ballast as we go. Always an easy thing to do. Got to wear big, heavy boots, and the ballast shifts under your feet. Like I said, I was watching those YouTube videos yesterday. I watched a video that said the top 5 things to consider before becoming a railroader, and walking around on ballast was one of them. Not exactly comfortable. Alrighty. Throw it into neutral there. And the train is still pretty long, so we're going to use auto brake. I used indie brake last time. I should have. Some auto brake on there. And a little bit of indie brake. To throw this. Let me grab onto this one. I'll keep trying. All right. So now, is that right now? That's normal, and that is reverse. Yep. Okay, now we're going to throw her into reverse. Release all the brakes. 3 toots. And throttle up. Here she comes to save the day. Nope, throttle up a little bit more. There we go. Now she's saving the day. All right, can we see our engine at this point? Oh, no, I was fooled. That's the other engine that's waiting to come in. No, we cannot. We're going to throw it in notch 3 right away. And then we're going to run down to the other end. We are speedy fast. All right, so we got these 2 tracks left. Although the Jack's Duval road train is pulling into here. So that will give him the opportunity to pick up a lot of these and get out. And then all that power I'm saving over to the left is going to come in handy. Because we're going to pull as many as we can up to 7,000 feet. 7,000 feet is the limit for a lot of sightings. So that's why we're going to keep it at 7,000 feet. That's still over a mile long. It's still a long train. And we've seen this already, right? Here he comes down around the corner. Let's see if I can do it right this time. But I will put you guys on pause until it gets closer. Okay. Now we're going to start applying. We got it neutral already. We're going to apply some auto brake earlier on. There we go. And some Indy. Still coming like a Conrail. I've never think I've seen that yet. Okay, that one's already set correctly. Yeah, we're still slowing down way too late. Well, I don't know. It's way too late, really fair. A little too late. Yeah. So we're going to have to pull forward just a little bit here again. It's all part of the plan. We'll put it back and forward. And here we go. I already blew the horn. Blew a little early, I think. All right. Now, we do have this track left and this track here, although I'm reluctant to put anything on this track as it's kind of like a runaround track. Run around the yard. I didn't think this yard would fill up this quickly. Of course, I've not played this entire route for very long, so I'm not very familiar with how things work. Like I said, that Jack's Duval road train that's coming in now is going to be able to haul a lot of this away. Hopefully 5-6 tracks worth. Hopefully. We'll see. All right. Could go back a little bit. We're not going to do it, though. All right. Up we go. This way down now. How much? Okay, I can see the engines now, so it looks like we might be in pretty good shape. I mean, this one here could be running around. I was going to put the yard trains over here, but this one still could be a run around here, right? Where does this one go? Down this way? It's a lot longer run around, but we can, cross over back this way, so yeah. Okay, so we're going to come down here now, right? Yep. And we are going to almost hit the wrong key there. Let's see. Now, is this one far enough away? I usually like to do it back to the frogs, but you know what? This is pretty far away, so I'm going to say that's good. What do we got here now? We are going to say set the handbrake, open the coupler. Come over here. We're going to close the angle cock, open the coupler, and then we're going to pull it forward. I'm already in forward. Take off the auto brake. There we go. Here we go. Give me some action. Here we are. All right. So now we're gonna want to come down this track. Which means we're going to throw this one into reverse. The one before, it's going to have to be returned to normal once we clear it. Alrighty. Okay. Put that back in the normal. What do you think? Nope, still can't grab onto it. Okay. I will throw it into reverse. Telling me it's 10 mile an hour here. I'm ignoring it. We'll do 15. Go. The brake is off. Oh, it's got to be bailed. There we go. Doing some bailing. There we are. Okay, give it a little more power. Notch 2. There we go. Now she's moving. Let's see back to the front here. Yeah. Like I said before, this is I like trains, but I kind of consider trains to be a different game than this. This one here does make me feel more like a real railroader. Now, you know, as I've never been a real railroader and never planned to be a real railroader, I don't know if it's very realistic, if it actually, you know, is like this in real life. But as I said, it makes me feel like a railroader. Does that count? And it just feels like, you know, I'm down here with the cars, and I got the action going around me like this, with this, you know, first-person perspective and everything. Okay, one more time, hopefully. Hopefully they all fit on this one. It's coming pretty fast. I'm thinking we're going to stay here this time. This track's not as long. Should I throw this one? It's not going to hurt, right? It's not going to hurt to throw this switch just in case I overshoot it again. Really going to try not to this time, though. Of course, I said that for that one, too, didn't I? The Conrail boxcar is really cool. The yellow, that's cool, too. Well, we're seeing those before. All right, let's slide it into... Oh, geez, going 17 mile an hour. That's pretty fast. Let's slow it down right now. I wasn't paying attention. We're doing 2 mile over the imposed speed limit. Gosh darn it. All right, there we go. All right, we're getting somewhere now. It's looking promising. There we go. There we go. That was nice. Okay, so we should bring it back just a little bit further. A little bit more. Here we go. The CFM was going nuts. No idea what the CFM is. I'm sure I read about it one time. It doesn't seem to really need my, you know, I don't really need to know what it means in order to drive the trains effectively. So I don't know what it means. If you know, leave it down in the comments. Help a fella out, would you? Okay. Oh, yeah, we did fit them all on there. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to decouple from here. Now this one, oh, because it's the older paint style, it's got more of a yellow nose. This one's got more of an orange to it, doesn't it? Why am I pointing that out? I don't know. All right, this time the couplers, we got stretch force or stretch tension something. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to set the handbrake, and then we're just going to bump it backwards. We're already in reverse. Yes, we are. There go the brakes. Just a little bump. Give me a nudge. Just a nudge, Jake. Thanks, buddy. And then we're going to come over here. We're going to close that, open the coupler. No, we're going to leave that open. That's right. And then we're going to come over here. We're going to close this side and open the coupler. And we're going to pull forward. Here we go. Come on. There we are. Okay, then we're going to stop it right there. With only Indy brake because we don't have any cars on there. Okay. So now we got to decide. Let's do some flying. And when we say we got to decide, I mean I got to decide which one of these we're going to pull. Now, one of these is a train. This one is the road for Taft Yard, and this one is the Rice Yard Road. So they're both road. Okay, so what does that mean? Can I look at the tagger here? Let's take a look at the tagger. I can't while I'm... Okay, so I have to relinquish the train. Now, the Rice Road, let's take a look at the tagger. We have these coming to JDR, and then we have these going to TDSI, which is somewhere else. Somewhere else. Let's see, it's... is it Taft? Is it near Taft Yard? I think it is. So this one, anyway, what I'm trying to get at is it's not only all for JDR. There's a large section in the middle here that's going to TDSI, which is not near here. Then you got this one here. Well, now we got to relinquish again. Train relinquish. We go to this one. This one is the Taft Yard Road train. Now, this one, everything it's bringing is going to JDR, which is here. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to pull this train right here because everything here has to go to JDR. That one, it seems like a more specialized move, and I don't want to make those moves right now. I want to do it later. Okay, so I'm looking around. My brain is still processing. Stop it. Okay, so we're here. We're going to auto start all the locomotives, which means both of them. School's in session. Hear the bell. These are all empty, right? They should be. Empty as can be. Yep. They're all well cars. The whole cut is well cars. Driven up from Taft, right? Yeah, from Taft. This was a long haul with this one here. Okay, so we got that done. Now we're going to go auto. And then we're going to go F5, F7. It's a beautiful thing. And now we're going to look at our switches up here. And we're going to see this first one is thrown right. We'll ride down there in a more realistic style. And we'll throw them when we get down there. So let's go over here. We can grab onto this, right? Yep. And then we have to put it in forward, which it is. Take that off. And then we're going to go forward. I hear it cycling up. There we go. I got it to work on my first try. I'm proud to be a railroader. I will be able to hear when the EOT moves, or is that maybe it doesn't have an EOT on it? That's always possibilities. Well, I don't know. All right, so we're pulling this one forward. Of course, I'm thinking to myself, why am I pulling this forward? Because, yeah, okay, let's stop. I don't want to. I'm not going to use this train to put them on the track. So why am I doing this? Okay. That's okay. It don't make a difference. It's all good. It's all good. All right. So we're going to come over here now. We just pulled them a little bit forward. We helped out the yard crew here by pulling it 10 feet forward. They're going to really like us. So we're going to set this here. We're going to open the coupler. Then on the engine, we are going to close the angle cock. We're going to open the coupler. Then I'm going to say forward ho. Take everything back off again. Make sure this is going to work before I get back on. Beautiful. Then we're going to run back up here. The bell automatically turns on these ES4040Gs. Oh, I missed it. Here we go. You got every time you blow the horn. Oh, okay. Let's stop this now. This is thrown in the wrong direction. Well, just the two engines is much easier to stop, which makes sense. You don't have all that weight behind you, right? Yeah. All right, so we're going to come over here, throw this switch. We want to get him not onto the... We want to get him on the second set of storage tracks. Like, we have these engines right here. These are just nondescript engines that came in, you know, like Q175 or whatever they were. And we're going to put these trains, because these trains I'm keeping in the loop for having quote-unquote turns. So we'll put them on that far track. All right, here we go now. Now, as far as I know, I saw a video a while ago that the only time you have to, like, I'm moving forward again, but I'm not going to blow the horn twice. The only time I have to do that is when the engine's been sitting for a certain amount of time. When I change direction, certainly. Not now. To my knowledge. I could be wrong. This is really cool. With this other engine sitting right here, I really like that. It's cool to see another engine waiting to get in. Yeah. You get a lot of backups in this game, I've been noticing, but that's only because, again, you know, I'm one man trying to do everything. And on a real railroad, I don't know if you know this or not, but they hire more than one person. I know. It's crazy to think about, but there's like thousands of people that are employed by the railroad, and some of them do the driving, and some of them are yard dudes, and others are, you know, working in administration, and it's crazy. So, yeah, so I'm doing it all by myself, so, you know, things are going to back up. Like right now, humping could be happening at Rice Yard, but it's not because I'm not there. Now, there is a way to get it to automatically hump. The problem with that is I want to do it, so I don't allow it to happen. But it's fun. It's fun. Who cares if things back up? What do I care, right? I'm not actually getting paid for this. I don't know if you know that or not. I'm not making any railroad salary or anything. I'm not even getting paid by YouTube at this point. But that's okay. It'd be nice to get paid by YouTube, but I get it. You know, they got to have their standards, and that's fine. I got to meet their criteria. I guess standards might have been a bit harsh. All right, now we should be able to run this one all the way down. I set the cruise control to that track here, then come back over onto this one here. I'm using this crossover right here. Gotta be careful though, because my shunt engines are up here, and I threw one of these switches. I keep forgetting I got the super eyes. Oh no, look, we should be able to make it. Alrighty. Oh yeah. We're not gonna throw any other switches besides this one right here on this move. Go, let's step off. Over this way. A little bit more. There we go. That's awesome. Love it. There we go. Throw that this way. And then is this thrown the right way? Probably not. We're going to walk over here. Look, there's a different switch stand here. Yes, it is. Go this way. Uh-oh, I got to sneeze. Hold on. Emergency mute. Okay. So, yeah, this is set wrong. So let's do that. And now we'll have them move forward. Come on forward there, pal. We have got a nice storage track all picked out for you. I think you're really going to be happy with it. Oh. Wait, no. Stop. Oh, yeah, you can't do that. I panicked. All right, yeah. That noise it made there was telling me that you can't. There, you see it right there. It must be idle before you can do that. Oops, yeah. Because I forgot I got to put it into forward. See, that's how that works. Okay. Oops, sorry. Let's try that again. Okay. I beeped twice, but then the silly thing was in reverse. Is he coming now? Yeah, he's coming now. All right. Thanks with the belt. All right. Doing some operational stuff here. Here he comes. And we'll throw it in neutral. Let him roll across the switch before we throw it back the other way. Here we go. Throw it the other way. And I'll grab on. Now we'll throw it in reverse. Yeah, see, that's how that works. All right. And give me some juice. I think this one up here is also going to be wrong. The second one up here, right? Yeah. It's going to have to be set to the normal because we're going to put it on the far track, not with the rest of these engines. Okay. There's our switcher engines right there that we were in earlier. We're going to have to brake here. There we go. And now continue. We're going to back them up even with this one right here. That ought to be good. This SD70 ACE right here. Let's go over this side. There we go. There he is. Nice. There we go. And we want to turn off the lights. Thank you. Over on this side, and we want to say, set the handbrake, shut off the engine. God, I wish we could do that in trains. And then you're going to come over here, handbrake, turn it off. Okay, now we're going to relinquish this train. And we're going to go back to our shunter. Whoa, walked right into that one. That's going to leave a mark. Come over to this one. There we go. And we're going to turn on the light for this one. Okay. I'm going to come over and... that's what I said correctly. I'm going to come over here. Well, now the switches are going to be on this side. So grab them here. And... forward we go. I'm guessing you might be wondering, how do I know how to do all this? How do I, know that I'm moving trains here and there? And I'm making it all up. I mean, I have a plan in mind, certainly. But it's not like I've looked up anything or see how they do things. I'm just kind of making it up as I go. Whoops. My cruise control a little bit too high there. 16. 2. I think we're gonna be all right though. So yeah, I'm just making it up as I go. So whatever seems to make sense to me, based on what I've seen in videos, not of this area, but what I've seen other railroads do. And then of course I could be interpreting what I see very incorrectly. That's okay, because that's the beautiful part about these kinds of games is you're free to do whatever you want to do. Okay. What am I doing? Here we go. All right. So we're going to go and we're going to grab that cut, that train that we just parked, dropped. See if I can't hit 15 mile an hour for the cruise control instead of 16. I mean, 15 mile an hour is fast enough. 16, that's crazy. That's crazy talk. Whoops. Oh, it's at 15.8. I forgot the first time I hit Control-C erases the original one. Okay, now we're going to have to go all the way across. Yep. These should all be set correctly. We just came this way with that other train. Gonna slip it into neutral. Then he'll drop us off right over here. I could go up on top there and walk across the other side, but I'm not gonna. I'm not real good at that yet. Not that it really matters, because all I gotta do is wait for the train to pass. Once the engines pass, I can just walk over to the other side of the track. Anyway, you see these two little things sticking out, so you know the switch is right there. Okay, now these should be aligned to send us right back to where we need to go. Put it in reverse. And here we go. Right, so this one is correct. Yeah, there's only one switch left that can't be correct, so it is all good. Here's a question. Why is oh, probably because, okay, I can say, why is that engine on? I don't think it is. I think just the lights are on, because I grabbed onto control at one point and it was still on my rail driver. I don't think he's running. Jump off here. Do something very dangerous. Oh, yeah. That's a good way to get yourself killed. There's that. Okay. Now we're going to say F5, F7. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to say, oh, wait a minute. Let's walk in between the things here. Oh, also very dangerous, because I am in contact with the engineer, so it's not too dangerous. I just tell them don't move. I'm going to relinquish my train. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say turn these lights off because it's bugging me. I'm going to say relinquish train. There we go. Now everything's right in the world. Okay. Very good. It's off now, right? Yeah, okay. Those lights are off. All right. Now we're going to pull it forward. Look, now we're going to turn these lights on. There we go. Oh, okay, yeah. Very good. All right. Just testing to make sure the gears are working correctly on it. And they are. Yeah, okay, I messed up. I'm going to admit it. I messed up. Here he comes. All righty. My little shunter engines. Now, these should be all set, right? Yeah. Normal, normal, normal. It's all normal. And then this should already be set up as well over here in the yard. Get it onto the correct track. Normal. Yep. These are still being loaded. They load, as you can see, they load car racks here. They load well cars. They load, as we saw on that other thing, TOFCs. So it's an intermodal. But what they also do is they unload, you see right here, reefers. Which seems weird. But I guess they just put them on trucks, right? Except they just do it parcel by parcel? That seems like kind of ridiculous. So we're going to throw it into a notch 3 here. We're going to get some things going. Alrighty then. Here we go. So we got to run this down all the way until the last car in this cut clears this switch right here. What are we looking like here? We're looking like, wow, that's a ways away. Okay, so as I have done many times before, put you guys on pause until the end of the train gets up here. And the endeth is neareth. No, it shouldn't have been endeth. It should have been the end is neareth. There we go. I put too many on the end of words there. All right. That's the last car right there coming up. And we'll start to slow down with a brake. Here we go now. Let's ease off on the brake. And let her coast. Oop. Okay. Put it back in notch 1, 2. There we go. Almost now. All right, there it is. And now we'll hit it. The brake, I mean. All right, so we're going to throw this way. Very good. Now let me hang on to this. Look at that. We can hang on this time. And now we're going to back up. So we'll put it into reverse. Reverser into reverse. Turbines to speed. Here we go. Back it up. Nope. See, the speed went right back down to 0, so we'll go to notch 2. There we go. To get moving, we'll throw it into notch 3. There we are. Notch 3. And into the loading yard we're going to go. Now the train we're looking whose actual turn it is this one. Wait, see him way down there? See the lights? It's the one whose turn it is. We're moving all this stuff because it's his turn. I hope he's happy. Right, we're going to slow down here when we come up to the switch. The engineer's going to let us off. Brake on here till we get down to 5 or so. Almost 5. There is 5 mile an hour. We'll throw it back in notch 3. Yep. And we're just going to back him up now until he is even with the, which means we probably should be on the other side. Very dangerous. And then come over here. I suppose just me saying it's very dangerous doesn't make it any less dangerous. It's still very dangerous. Okay, so here we go. How are these? Are these empty or loaded now? These are all... Yeah, these are all empty. So they're still being processed. They are not done yet. Okay. Can we see our engine? Engines. No, we cannot. Okay, so I'm gonna, again, put you guys on pause until, until our engine, comes up in sight here. And here they come. We are extremely zoomed in right now, but here come our 2 engines. Shoving them back. Let's go to normal view. Normal view. Normal view. Have you ever watched Mystery Science Theater 3000? It's in their movie. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's okay. I just find it funny. All right. Okay. Now we're going to slow it down here. There we go. Indie brake on there. Let the engines help out in slowing us down. Look at that. Look at the professionalism. The level of professionalism there. Yeah, we're far enough away, right? Yeah, I'd say so. I'm going to come over here, and we're going to say we're going to set this, and then we're going to have to give it a bump. Give me a bump. Release all the brakes so we can give a bump. Okay. Was that enough? It was not. Okay. Give me a bump. Come on. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, so we're going to open up the coupler. Then over on this side, we are going to open the coupler and we are going to close the angle cock. And then we're going to throw it into forward. And it is. Brake cylinder is empty. Forward we go. Beautiful. All right. We're going to stop that right here. Leave it running for right now. And now we're finally going to get to the engine whose turn it actually is. Woo, way over here. Here he is. So we're going to relinquish our other one. Relinquish my train. There we go. And then this one should be running, right? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. So we're going to grab onto this train. This train is now ours. Here we go. Coming out of the bushes. Just taking a quick piss. All right. So now we're going to pull forward. Everything is set normal. That should be correct. All right. Let's put it into forward. Let's release the brakes. And now here we go. This one should have an EOT on it. I hear it cycling up. We'll see if we can hear the EOT. Well, let's kill the bell. They're all reefers. I didn't hear it. All right, let's put it in notch 2. Are the brakes on or something? Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just a heavy load. Yeah, it's got to be moving by now, right? Notch 3, baby. Listen to those engines roar. Here's it. What does it say? Welcome to Duval Intermodal Ramp. Look around getting down. So I should be careful, but also do some dancing? No, I think they mean be careful before you step off the engine. Because another train coming by could run you over, or you could get accidentally get a target up the wazoo. You don't want to do that. You can hurt yourself doing that. Alrighty. And I'm watching the mile per hour up here till we get around 15. Beautiful. There it is. We are all set. Now let's take a look back at our train here. Can we see anything more coming around the corner? Oh, yeah. Is this whole thing nothing but reefers? Look at the sway there. That's cool. Is this whole thing nothing but reefers? Kind of looks like it. The 2 times I took a look at it. So this is all going to be unloaded here. I imagine these are all loaded, which would make sense. Can I look at the tagger? I cannot. Oh, okay. Whole lot of truck trailers here, all waiting to either be loaded or unloaded. Okay, so this. Oh, I did say this. These switches are. Yeah, they are. Okay. All right, so we're going to run down to the other end of the yard on this train, and when we get close, I'll bring you back. Okay, we are coming down to the other end. Let's throw in neutral. There's our shunt train right there. Oh, these are all reefers too. Not the whole train, though. There were other things in here. There's some auto racks right here, but I don't know why I'm suddenly on this reefer outrage, but it just seems like a lot of reefers. Guess they're just gonna they employ a lot of forklifts here. All right, so I hit the brake there. Hit some more brake. Looking good. It's looking good for stopping at the right place. Even with that engine. Oh, that was close. That so close it chokes me up. Okay, you know what, I gotta look now. What do we have here? Refrigerator. There's an auto rack in there. Auto rack, refrigerators, mostly refrigerator cars. Not that long of a train either, but most of them are loaded refrigerated cars. Okay. All right. So the train is in its spot now. We can do this. We can come over here, and we can set the handbrake, and then we can cut it just like that. And you know what else we got to cut? We got to cut this episode, folks. That's it. So in the next episode, it'll be somebody else's turn. I don't know whose. I got to figure it out. But when I do, then I'll be ready for the next episode, which will be episode 13, come out about 8 days or so. Okay, I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I had a blast moving trains around here. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that here we in Duval Yard, we like to look around while we're getting down, well, this just may not be the channel for you.